Welcome back to the top 5 helmets of the week. In this series, we break down the coolest helmet scene in NFL and in college. This is episode 4. Let's jump right in, and big shout out to Leonard Weirich of 1964. I hope I got your name right on YouTube. Big shout out, good catch, man. Leonard mentioned, how about Hawaii University? And you are right, it's just a really cool look. But let's get into the real list with number 5, Kent State. Worn before this season, but we missed the opportunity to cover it. Maybe that's not really our fault because they lost playing St. Francis, PA, so it was probably best kept as a secret until their next matchup with Penn State, where they can at least lose on the big screen. Number 4, Arizona Cardinals. An easy top 5 in the league. The flake in this is just so much better in person, and this design is so much better than that white that they wear. I wish that they would do these full time. It may be hard to see on TV, but look at how beautiful this paint is. When this first came out, all of us here at Green Gridiron were just instantly in love with this paint. And of course, we sell this and all your favorite collectibles at greengridiron.com, including that Cardinals. I just wish that they would win a little bit more wearing that design. But against the Lions, it was a perfect red and blue game. And as bad as the Cardinals' records look, they really do deserve a few more wins. So hopefully they can get some wins in the future rocking this new design. Number 3, Boston College. One of the best worn every year and one of the greatest stories in college football. These helmets and decals are worn each year in remembrance of former lacrosse player Willis Crowther, who died while rescuing more than a dozen people in the South Tower of 9/11. He was specifically remembered for carrying a red bandana, and so Boston College remembers his bravery and sacrifice each year. Here is one of the actual bumpers that they wear. We make these and a lot of other things for the NFL and other Power 4 teams. And if you want to see the other stuff we do, be sure to check out greengridiron.com. Next up, number 2, West Virginia. These whiteout alternate helmets are such a classic look. I was so happy to see West Virginia showing off their newly designed helmets. This is a throwback to their old design from the 1970s era, and it looks great seeing iconic throwback looks on a current helmet with a bunch of vent holes and cool designs like the Speed Flex. And before we get to number 1, you got to check out our other episodes and like and subscribe and all that stuff. It really helps us out. We appreciate it. Having said that, let's get to 2 honorable mentions. Let's get into SMU Dallas decals with the Mustangs, where they faced an in-state opponent of TCU. SMU, TCU. Really creative, Texas. Anyway, next up, Colorado State with their Colorado State flag helmet. This is just a great idea. That big old C looks beautiful, especially with the white uniforms, but it didn't quite make our list. But number 1 sure did. Yukon, military appreciation. After seeing a lot of military appreciation games already, Yukon crushed theirs. And honestly, more teams should take a look at what they're doing. Yukon decided to have unique decals honoring all the branches of military. Some were wearing Army, some Navy, some Air Force, some Space Force. This was a great idea in my mind, and with the matching uniforms, it was a powerful statement. Equipment managers who decided to apply all these different decals, good on you. That is a lot of handcrafted work. Big shout out to the equipment staff. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot. We want to know what you think of this series. We have fun doing it, but there's only so much football that we can watch here at Green Gridiron. So if we missed something, please leave your comments. We will get to each and every one of them. Thanks again. Till next time. Cheers.